Wow. Oh, that's crazy. You see in here, you see that? It's crazy. It's got this kind of like, it's the granola, this crunch.
Please smash that subscribe button as we've got loads of awesome vegan content coming up.
Hello vegan food explorers. It is the Easter bank holiday weekend and the vegan Easter bunny has come and delivered the vegan goods for us. So, we've had a bit of an interesting land from the vegan Easter bunny because we've got two polarizing vegan eggs to choose from. We've got here from Hotel Chocolat, the big one, the super luxurious. Look at this packaging, absolutely incredible. It is the Hotel Chocolat Unbelievably Vegan Egg. This costs £15, £15 for an Easter egg. This is the height of luxurious vegan Easter eggness. So that is on one drop from our lovely vegan Easter bunny. And then secondly, we've got a fantastic vegan brand, Nomo, that you've probably seen around, with their vegan creamy choc egg and bar. You don't get the little people playing around, but you do get a free bar. This is £5 in Sainsbury's. So we're looking at two eggs that are difference in price of 3 times. So let's see if you get more value and more taste between the two of these amazing vegan Easter eggs. Let's go. I've just been out in my garden, so if I'm sweaty or I've got weird hat head marks, then please forgive me. But let's start with the Nomo. It looks like you've already started Vegan Food Explorer. Yes, I have. I already started yesterday, just couldn't wait. So I do know what this tastes like, but I've already forgotten. So we're going to do this one, then we're going to crack on to the Unbelievably Vegan Egg. This is £5 and this is from Nomo, which is No Missing Out, which I think is a great name, really cool. And they are vegan, they're gluten-free, and they're also nuts-free. So this is actually, we're going to have a look at the Hotel Chocolat, but this is more of a whole free-form egg. It's not just a vegan egg, which is fantastic. For all of our other chums who have gluten intolerance or nut problems, which really fits in with their brand of No Missing Out. I think it's awesome. Here we go. I thought the packaging on the outside, super cool. It's got these people having fun on the eggs. It's got a saxophone player. Everyone's having a great time eating Nomo chocolate. The inside, bit basic to be honest. Oh, it's already falling apart there. Bit basic in my opinion. Just kind of like this cardboard box. It's a bit weird. I was kind of like, how do I get the egg out? Do you squeeze it? I don't know, whatever. But anyway, I love the colour, it looks great. And you get one of these chocky bars. Had one of these before, decent. So I love that. Do you remember where Easter eggs, you normally get a mug free, don't you? I mean, I've got about several mugs probably in my life that are from Easter eggs. They haven't tried to do that in vegan ones yet, but hopefully they will. Okay, packaging, I love this colour. It's very distinctive actually. I think they've done a great job finding it. Almost, yeah, it looks really luxurious. So the egg itself doesn't come like this. You do get a whole one, trust me. I've just got a hungry vegan food exploring family. But it's a really nice egg. It says Nomo here. Got these kind of like, I don't really know what they are. They look like water droplets firing out. Oh, I see. It's kind of like this droplet here. Chocolate drop, maybe? Don't know. Okay, it's already melting in my hand, so I'm going to put this back in the foil. So finally, this is the cheaper egg, and you get an egg and a bar. We'll have a look at weights in a second, because you get 148 grams with this one, and you get 220 grams with the Hotel Chocolat. So actually, you do get more chocolate, but we all know normally value isn't sometimes with just how much you get of something. So smell. Bloody hell yeah, I can smell that real nice. It smells so creamy, because that's what they call it, it's creamy. And it has shea butter and, let me just get this right, it has the cocoa butter and then, I'm pretty sure, shea oil, which I assume gives it that creaminess. Shea, you sometimes get shea butter, don't you? But shea oil, thought that's really cool. Right, let's do a crack. So let me put this up to the camera so you can actually see it. Looks pretty good. And as you can see, I've eaten it. See where you got that crack there. Right, we want a good crack. It's pretty solid. You ready? Yeah, pretty good. It's roasting hot in here. I've had to close the door so no one can hear my vegan food exploring. But that looks pretty good. It's melting in my hands already. That'd be the oil, the shea butter oil. Really, really nice. Right, I'm just gonna go for it. We're now gonna go for the bar. Creamy choc bar. Let's go. Oh, great crack. Okay, wow. Really interesting. I would say creaminess on both of these, the bar and the eggs, they really nailed it. It's smooth, it's sweet, and I think that really comes down to the ingredients. Like we said, the shea oil, cocoa butter. I think calling it the creamy choc bar, I think that's really, really nailed it actually. It's very creamy. Start with the egg first. So the egg is quite thin. How I compare this with, this reminds me, excuse me, I've got so much chocolate still in my mouth, but really reminds me of, say, your standard, if you were to get a dairy milk egg or a, a Galaxy egg, just a kind of standard Easter egg. Great value, good price, looks nice, does the job. I would say the creaminess is the strong point. Flavor, this in my opinion, it's nothing super special. It's nice, it's sweet, but it's one-dimensional. Let's put it like that, which is fine. And I think that's what I would expect if I was buying this. It does the job. I'm gonna go back for more later. If you got this on the side, you'd want to dig into it. It's the exact same story of the bar. If you wanted just a chocky bar for your lunch, for a snack, for a little pudding, a little treat going along, this is gonna do it. It's solid chocolate there. It's creamy. It's not just like, it doesn't leave you just going, oh, that was boring. It hits that spot, but this isn't gonna set fireworks in my head going off, going, oh my God, I have to eat more of this. I would probably find it a bit hard to eat all of it in one go, which I have done with previous Easter eggs. Let's face it, probably quite a few people have. I think it's quite oily and that creaminess. I had to wash my mouth out quite a few times just so I could carry on this video. So it's nice, it do the job. I'd definitely buy this for a friend who was vegan or dairy intolerant, blah, blah, blah. Definitely buy it, and you get the bar as well. I think that's awesome. So that is our £5 egg. Pretty standard stuff. Now let's get on to the Hotel Chocolat. Okay, let's get on to the big guns. It's the Hotel Chocolat Unbelievably Vegan Egg. This costs 3 times as much as the Nomo chocolate. You do get more chocolate, so including the egg and the bar, this is 148 grams. You get 220 grams in this. So that's not even double, but we're paying 3 times the cost. So I really want to try the flavour and see, is it worth 3 times the cost? So it's called the Unbelievably Vegan Egg. It comes in some pretty outstanding packaging. I mean, if you were to give this to someone, they'd be very, very impressed. It has got 45% nut milk. It has got nut milk chocolate. It has got granola in it. That is something that we couldn't believe. I was like, it has to be a spelling error or something like that. It's got 10% granola in it, which is really, really interesting. Let's get the flavour. That is the most important thing. It's got down this plastic thing. Right, let's get down into the egg. Okay, so this makes a lot more sense. It's just a box with an egg in it. Let's have a look. Wow, so it's got this kind of design here. And I think, let me put it here so it doesn't melt on my hands. I always think Hotel Chocolat, they have these crazy designs. I think they're pretty cool actually. I don't always understand what they are, but it's kind of cool. It's got these kind of little white dots here. It's got this geometric pattern here. I just think it's a little bit different, and I think they have to do that because just to give them a bit more kind of difference. And I do think when you pull it out of the box or you see it in the box, it's a lot more impressive than just your standard egg. I guess it's probably more difficult to make maybe. So it just adds the premiumness here. So it feels a hell of a lot thicker than the Nomo chocolate one. But let's have a little crack it open and see what the taste is like. Okay, I've broken it off. I'm gonna put that back into here. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. You see in here, you see that? Let me just check. It's crazy. It's got this kind of like, it's the granola, this crunch running along on the inside, on the edge, and also on the inside. It looks like this kind of rock formation. It's amazing that you can't see it on the other side. That's really cool. You can actually just see it through, but it's so smooth on the outside and then so different on the inside. Very impressive. Okay, I love it. I love the look of it. I love the idea. Let's go in for the bite. That was considerably harder to get out of my teeth and wash my mouth out because of the granola. I've got to say, I'm really impressed with that actually. It's got the crunch factor, it's got the smooth factor, it's got the thickness that I really, really like in a chocolate. I think that is super nice. And the granola, so my wife had hers yesterday. She said she wasn't a fan, so I was a bit nervous about trying it, but I am a big fan of that actually. You wouldn't think granola would go well in Easter egg, and I bet it's an absolute nightmare to manufacture so that it doesn't fall apart, I would assume. Maybe that's why it's also thicker. I love it. I think it looks great. At the crunch, you get the crunch of the chocolate, and then you get the crunch of that granola in your bite. Really, really nice. I can't, there's a chocolate, but I can't for the life of me think what it is that I've had similar, but delicious. Definitely something super different to a vegan Easter egg that I've ever had in my life. It feels more like an artisanal kind of chocolate bar that you would have. Just so happens that it's in an egg shape, which I guess is kind of like Hotel Chocolat's kind of feel. I think the unbelievably vegan egg, I think it is unbelievable that it's vegan actually. I think the Nomo, I think you could tell. That's my opinion. I think I could tell. In my opinion, I think we could tell. With this, zero. I could not tell. I could not tell. No way. If you gave me that, I'll go, sorry, I'm vegan, can't eat that. But of course, chocolate is vegan, so why wouldn't it be? And they've got this amazing nut butter. Chocolate is vegan itself. It's when we start adding milk, cow's milk to it, that it becomes non-vegan. Really, really interesting. So the question is this worth 3 times as much as this? In my opinion, I think it is. Is 15 quid expensive for an Easter egg? Yes, it is. I really think it is. It's ridiculous. £15 for an egg is crazy, but is £15 too much for this? I think it's a gift. I think you get the luxuriousness of it. I think it looks amazing. I love what they've done to make it a little bit different. So I would, if you have the money, for yourself, or if you're buying a super posh present for a relative, for a friend, for your partner, whatever, I think this is worth it. You're going to get your money back in value. I really feel that. With the Nomo, 5 quid. 5 quid is pretty great for a freeform and vegan egg, and you get the bar. I think that's really nice value there. I think I can definitely taste the difference in price. I think the Hotel Chocolat definitely keep me coming back for more, whereas this is just a little bit more of a standard chocolate, which is I guess what they're trying to do. So I hope that helps. A bit of an interesting video just to do a price comparison of these sorts of things. Sometimes I find the more expensive you spend, the quality doesn't go up, but I think in this case it really, really has, kind of all across it. More chocolate falling out of there, but yeah, either way, the conclusion of this video is that as a vegan, at whatever price point, at kind of the lower end to the higher end price points, you have fantastic options. So let me know down in the comments below. Have you had either of these this Easter? Let me know, what did you think? And if you've had anything else or you're waiting, let me know down in the comments below and we can find out which is the best vegan Easter egg out there. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned because we've got tons more videos coming up. Of course, we will see you in the next video.